And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Motion man is Schwartz. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A short throw there, pulled in by All. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
On point, ready? Here we go. Stop.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Kyle Pitts, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Why, Tony, here we go. Bucky.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Stroud to throw it. Right back to Cook for another completion. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Stroud. Escaping the pressure. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. C.J. Stroud taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. You look at the defense for these Texans. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window. Because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test. Taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line.
11 mighty. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10.
Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing now is Stroud. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On the quick, right?
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, right. Why Tony? Tony.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And this throw will be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow, flush to his right. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, right? Here we go.
Burrow will throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Stroud working out of the gun. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. He's across midfield.
And finally taken down at the 34. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Kyle Pitts
with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game.
And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On one, ready?
Now 2nd and 3.
11 MT, 11 MT, gun. Got.
This is Brown going up the middle, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's still barreling through. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Here we go.
Motion man is Schwartz.
19 Texans. 11.
Stroud out of the gun here. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he is going to have the Texans first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
South.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
19 Texas. 11.
Man in motion left. That's Collins. Now Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Stroud looking to throw.
That's to Cook out of the backfield.
And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Touchdown, Texans!
Brevin Jordan.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On 2, ready?
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
11 MT.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want.
Here we go.
They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Motion man is Schwartz. As Stroud now to throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And they'll have it in the red end zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Why, Tony?
Final play of the half, Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
No gain on the play. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
11, mighty. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 59 yards.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that...
And my goodness, another interception.
Burrow picked off by a guy he won a title with at LSU, Derek Stingley.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Motion man is Schwartz.
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
South.
Give to Cook out of the gun.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game.
Down the left sideline.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Nico Collins.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
11. Here we go. 12.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11 MT.
He'll drop to throw.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion.
Thomas. Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11.
Here's Burrow.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Second and 10.
11 mighty. Here we go. 12. Dot.
Again, it's Burrow. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Dot.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now. And all they can control here is how their final plays develop. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Flush to his right.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
On one, ready? Let's get set. Dot.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Chase Brown, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. A Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
11.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Why, Tony?
Stroud working out of the gun.
Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Stroud to throw it. Right back to Cook for another completion.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. As Shaheed going to go in motion. Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Seven yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
He's got Jordan complete right side.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Fairbairn able to put this one through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately,
And now here is another interception.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Stroud looking to throw.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time,
and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Pushing his way through.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
for a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Here's second and 10.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the longer way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Got 11.
A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.